Podcast 9, Dementia. In the last 6 years or so, they are attempting in multiple countries to have dementia support communities. So, what I'm going to do when it is a broad topic that I have not any personal research on, I am going to simply refer that you look into the playlist attached to my account. I have titled it Dementia, and I have selected 3 YouTubes that are 6 years old that describe dementia friendly communities and what a service would be like. And then I'm going to quickly touch base on an adult foster home, which I've previously described. That setting is where 4 people probably maximum share a home. They have their own staff, which does their cleaning, cooking, showering, and it is a person that is an owner, and then they're state certified, and they are required to be under inspections. So just the brief overview on what that picture of it is. So what I'm touching base on is that this gentleman had several homes and he had dementia persons there. He specifically wanted to address their nutrition, hired a nutritionist, and decided he was going to, being a person of a certain age and being active, he wanted to see if his lifestyle was beneficial and could be duplicated by his nutritionist. And they attempted vegan. It's obviously a choice. It's not a vegan only. And the reason I'm saying this is he is in pursuit of the best way to tackle the needs of cognition impairment. So after a set number of years, or whatever he described as a safe overview and a reevaluation of it, his concern was that they were healthy, but they were losing weight. And that was not an objective, it was a serious consideration. And he changed his nutritionist, and he believed that he would see, after having been on this carnivore, I believe that it's what it's called, carnivore diet, the high protein aspect of it. He was focusing on that. I know we've heard different diets, but he believed that this was more ideal. And again, this is just something I touch base on because there's going to be very, very broad topics. So, overview, if you want to go into my dementia playlist on my account, you will start to see some of these topics. They're not any that I am supporting or recommending. I'm just placing the ones that I'm coming across based on having worked in different settings medically and privately, that I do see these concerns are legitimate and should be more open and researchable. So if it's just having a mini library for you to go through and think things through about, I'm more than happy to do that instead of just having random thoughts come through and then going and Googling it. It's going to be very basic. Of course, it's going to come down to, just medications and diet and then the process. Other than that, it's going to be a little bit more local. I don't really cover a lot of federal funds, federal government, anything. So I chose these. They are not even, they're global, but they make some references to places in the United States where people knew of their community didn't have any services, but maybe an adjacent community did. Again, this is 6 years old, and COVID changed a lot of the way that people were able to congregate and support each other. Let's get offline and get back to the day to day of being together. I think it's a beautiful thing. So, if you could get your support that way, that's lovely. Again, I pray for you and your family, and I'm happy to present what I can when I have the time to do so. Thank you.